What's good with y'all? Back with another one. Back with another positive video. A video that could help somebody. A video that could get somebody through some tough times. Because that's all I really make these kind of videos for real. For the youth, for people my age, and for people that's older and just want to, just learn somewhere. Or just be able to connect with somebody that's not as old as them. I don't even want to say it like that because, that's kind of disrespectful. But to not be their exact age, I could still be able to have that kind of connection with them, to still be able to let them know that, there are wise young men out here, especially African Americans or black men or niggas, whatever you want to call us. But more importantly, I just want to let y'all know that to always stay ourselves, always stay ourselves, always try to be positive, be motivated, be disciplined, and just stay yourself, man. More importantly, just want to let y'all know that, life could be bad at times. There are moments in life where, shit gets rough. There's rough patches. There's tough encounters. There could be bad motives going on around you. There could be bad, situations that is happening in your life that you possibly don't want to go through. You possibly think to yourself, why am I going through this? What is making this happen? Like, did I do something to, have this catch up to me? And more times than not, that's probably not the case, because whatever life throws at you, it's meant to happen regardless of what you do in the past. Obviously, there is moments as well where, your past catch up with you. But more importantly, you're still finding ways to get through it. You still finding new ways to open a new chapter in the book that you're living in life. You know what I'm saying? You still finding new ways to, have a high spirit, have a high, self-esteem. Still able to hold your head up, keep your chest up, your chin high. You know what I'm saying? You giving eye contact, yes sir, no sir, and just paying attention, to everything. Life, as long as you finding something to keep you in a high spirit and, high energy, then, life could be bad, but you still finding a way to do what you need to do. And like I said, life could be bad, but doing nothing in life, or living like you have nothing going for yourself, or just, that type of mentality, that's just worse. Just living your life like you're not meant to be anything, living your life like you just meant to be some goddamn some farmhand, some sheep shit on the ground or something. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, you got to understand that not everything's going to be the way you want it to be. I say this all day, every day. I say this to people off the camera. I say this to you guys, or you ladies and, gentlemen, that not everything's going to be peaches and cream. But just because life is not going to be peaches and cream, that don't mean you got to soak in sadness and soak in, depression. Because most of the time you really just sad or depressed because you have nothing going for yourself. You don't have no ulterior motives. You don't have no good things that you want to do with your life that could help you get out of that mindset. Because we all can relate to not knowing what they want to do with their life, so they sitting back and just living every day, the same way, living in insanity, not wanting to be better, or not understanding how to be better. But more importantly, gotta understand that life is gonna be bad sometimes, but being nothing in life is just way worse. Being just a person that has blood running through their veins and not putting their muscles to the test, not putting their brains to the test, not, going outside the norm, that's gonna lead to a horrible life of horrible, just horrible everything. Like, you gotta understand that us humans, we were born to not be perfect. We were born to have fuck ups. We were born to have things that, we do, and we gotta live with certain consequences. The actions we do, the actions we put upon another or put upon ourselves, we gonna live with it for eternity. We gonna have moments in life where we sit back, and as we sit back, when it gets quiet, your brain, the noises, your thoughts get louder. It gets loud because you don't have nobody around you to cuddle up with, or or the worst, not the worst case scenario, but in other words, do the do with and just take your mind off of it. You know, most of us are alone. Most of us don't even have another person to talk to, whether that be a girl, best friend, someone we call a brother. You know, most of us are just sitting back and just living through the days of being by themselves. And you're gonna have to learn to be by yourself sometimes in life, especially times where you graduate high school and all your high school friends have moved on. You don't want to move on with them because they probably ended up in a situation where you never even wanted to be in the first place, whether that's the street life, more importantly the street life, because that's where most kids really end up in for real if they don't have no motivation outside of, you know, school and stuff like that, or just wanting to be a businessman or something like that. But you don't want to end up in that life because that life was never made for you. You never really grew up to be that type of person. You was probably that kid in school that wanted to, I don't know, be different, read books, you know, draw, you know, actually wanted to study, actually wanted to go to class and learn something, wanted to actually play the piano and not worry about some dumbass nigga who's just judging you because you want to pass the class, because that's all it is. They shaming you for wanting to pass. They shaming you for wanting to succeed. And that's where it comes with the mindset of, you know, life is being bad at the moment because you're getting judged by so many outside people that don't understand where you want to be in life or don't understand the whole point of life. But then again, it could be worse if you follow with what they're saying. If you just fitting in because at this point you ain't getting nothing out of, well, you ain't getting nothing out of being a good person or being a good role model or being different, being the, you know, the outcast or the lame as they will call it, you know. But that's just a small example and a good example because, as I say, I got people that watch my videos that are around my age, so they understand what that's like. Especially if you know me personally, they know, you know, that, you know, people that I have known, they don't really, I mean, most of them, they got something going on for themselves, the people that I was with in high school, but most of them, they just, I ain't gonna say it because, I mean, I ain't no better to just judge somebody, so I'm not gonna say what they're doing because that's really like fucked up for me to even be talking about them because I wouldn't want them talking about me, so I'm just gonna refrain myself from doing that. That's not good. But you get the point I'm trying to make. Like, and obviously there are some people, there are some friends I call brothers. You know, we don't talk every day, but when we do talk, it's good energy. Obviously, we reminisce about the good old days. But more importantly, we talking motivation. We talking, hey, man, how you doing, man? You still doing that YouTube shit, bro? Yeah, keep going, bro. I see you hit 300 subs, da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah, you still doing that, the reaction channel? Yeah, bro, you blowing up for real, bro. You got all the rappers, you know, reposting your shit on Instagram. Oh, you got the basketball, the cars. Oh, shit, man, you still doing that, bro? Hey, keep going, bro, because we got to make it, bro. We got to get out this shit, bro. And, you know, that's the people you really want to be around with for real, because those are the people that's going to be there for you when you down, when you up, when you down. But understand that life will get bad sometimes. But remember that just because life get bad, that don't mean you got to give up, because, hey, if you live like nothing, you'll die like nothing. And I'm pretty sure everybody want to die with a meaning. Everybody want to have an impact on somebody when they pass away. Whether that's one person, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, millions of people. You know, we don't want to just have nothing to live for and have nothing with us when we die. You know, we don't want to sit back and just be like, damn, well, I just lived. I was just breathing. Like, you want to get to detail of why you was breathing, why you was living, why you was able to do the things you do with the breath that you got and you was blessed with. You know, so it's just small talk tonight because it's pretty late at the night and I'm kind of tired. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I just had to say something. I just had to get on here and talk real quick, get on here and vent, get on here and just spit some real shit, bro, because we all need it. We all need positivity, especially our culture. You know, my pigment of skin, yeah, we need that shit because a lot of us are getting killed. A lot of us are you know, leaving our kids out to fail. We're setting a bad example. We're getting brainwashed with thinking that something that is right is wrong, which in fact is the opposite. Something that, and they think what's wrong is right. And you know, we live in a society now that, you know, common sense isn't so common anymore, and everybody got to be a bullshit class clown idiot, which I ain't gonna say there's nothing wrong with it, because it is something wrong with it. There's something wrong being a class clown, not doing your work, and realizing that that shit is only temporary. But you know, we're just setting bad examples, and when we set those bad examples, we live in a world now where social media is just so powerful that if you do come across a different individual that's probably Caucasian or Asian or just Korean, anybody outside of being a African American male or a nigga or a black person, whatever you want to call us, I don't really care. But you're setting a bad example, and that's when, you know, judgment starts getting involved, and now you wondering why people looking at you like that. But then you got to realize you probably not like that. You as an individual, you is probably not like that. I said you and pointed at me, bro. What am I doing? Me as an individual or you as an individual is not like that. But you got to realize that just because you're not like that, that don't mean others aren't. You know, teachers always say one bad apple spoiled the bunch. You know, when one person doing bad shit in the class, teacher like, all right, everybody, get the writing "I will not be bad" on a piece of paper 1,000 times. Back in second grade, boy, oh my God, bro, I used to hate that shit, bro. I used to hate that shit because it would always be the badass kid that got us in trouble, and I have to sit there, my hand is fucking hurting. Not to mention, like, I have beautiful handwriting, so it's not like I hated it, because honestly, that shit did help me write better. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But just doing that shit in general, like, I don't want to do that shit. But one bad apple does spoil the bunch. So just remember to just, you know, live life with purpose. You know, don't be nothing, because if you be nothing, you'll go out like nothing. Once you go out like nothing, you won't be remembered at all. So, and at the end of the day, a lot of us won't be remembered shit, but it's just what you do with your time is more important than anything. And that time could be possibly used for being remembered as something that is good, not something that is evil or demonic, you know. But that's all I got for tonight. I hope everybody taking care of themselves. Hopefully everybody's getting that money. Get your money up, not your funny up. You know, being, if not happy, at least being joyful and gracious with the things that you have, and, you know, just being great as individuals. As always, stay positive, stay motivated, stay blessed, stay disciplined, and just stay yourself, man. And if you hear somebody in the background, that's my peoples. Yeah, that's my peoples. But yeah, y'all take care of yourselves. I love y'all. Peace.